It's this way! This way!
A prowler? Troublesome oaf! You trash! Unhand that child, you monster!
Eyes! X's eyes!
Good night to you. I'm off to bed. Ta-ta! There's...
I have a familia to feed.
Heaven's host! The family sends its regards.
Nobody heard my Come on, Daddy. It's close. Adam, Daddy. Let's get it.
This is Eleanor Lamb speaking. It's been many years since my last diary. Mother found a way to rehabilitate me psychologically, but she can't remove this thing inside my body. I look in the mirror, and I see a freak. I remember very little. Just an artificial sense of peace and a compulsive hunger for Adam. Dr. Alexander is trying to help me adjust. He's responsible for part of my condition, but he wants to make amends.
Adam, Daddy. Here. When the angels shine, Adam shine. I'm a good girl, Mr. B. This angel's lonely.
At least read our pamphlet. Drop that poor little girl. She's helpless. Gutter scum. A simple tete-a-tete to share our views. Push out! Come on! Give her a rusty humor's hide.
One more for the bed.
Hide.
Wherever you are, Lamb's looking at you. Shit. This all patient.
Filthy.
I'm always safe with Daddy. Here's the angel. Daddy, right here. Zombies and sunshine mean angels.
Welcome to the circus of Bioshock. No refund, no return.
Trying to hide Adam. Angels remember, so we remember.
You deranged! No! Imbecile!
No! Daddy's mad and will destroy.
Scum, you're innocent. How could you?
He belongs to me. Have a dose of the family. I'll drive
Resist.
Must
You're coming home with me.
I'm telling the other girls that I have the best daddy.
Be gone!
Dancing, Daddy, dancing!
She's helpless! Ruffian! Here's what you get. You're stealing! I know it!
He's nicer than other daddies.
I've wits on my side. Go on, hand that child, you monster! Ah!
Daddy's giving you stores and parties.
Dizzy! Ow! Out!
Thank you.
Plant a decoy to distract foes. Watch as they attack the wrong man.
Welcome to the circus of value. No refund, no return.
hungry, but I'll not beg. Ah! You simply can't know what I'm going through. You should know better than to haul off property of mine. You can't take my purpose! Never!
Shake you! I...
Adam Delta. One little jab in the arm, and even a hopeless underperformer can be Employee of the Month. Or you should know. Look around. Is any of this familiar? The Rapture consumer is indebted to you, my boy. We ironed kink after kink out of our domestic plasmid line on you right here. Well, let's see if you're staying competitive. Step on up and take the spotlight. Where's your initiative, Delta? Why, in the old days, your antics never failed to amuse. Admittedly, this audience is lacking in joie de vivre, but... Ladies and gentlemen, Fontaine Futuristics invites you to shed your skepticism. May I have a volunteer from the audience? Come now, don't be shy. How about you, sir? You up, at the back. Oh, come on down. Let's give it a hand, folks. Only a single volunteer. Oh, come now, gentlemen. Calm down, all of you. And the power of plasmids! Oh dear, Subject Delta. It looks like you've upstaged a fellow demonstrator, and he's here to steal the show. What will Delta do now, folks? Still a winner, Delta. The tour was never the same without you. And to think you were so spliced you couldn't stand when we stuffed you into that getup. The Fontaine family retirement plan suits you to a T, my boy. Our hope was to bond a little sister to a single protector, so she had to be expendable in case of error. As we were fabricating a father bond, we couldn't really afford to have the girl's parents asking around. So, Fontaine's orphanages provided, and the procedure was an unprecedented success. If I had only known who the child was, Eleanor, I'm so sorry.
I'd love to sit down to... Get out of my home! I'm not speaking to you. Begone!
I'm smarter than you.
every time Ryan turns up the heat, I know I'm a little bit closer to beating him at his own game. But now the game's changing. Ryan's boys are coming in heavy, looking to knock down my door and take what's mine. Like this is the first time I had to dodge a bullet. They're coming to my house, expecting a show, but they're gonna get a disappearing act. Say goodbye to Fontaine, and hello to Atlas.
Each new tyrant ventured here in search of conquest, Delta. Fontaine, Ryan, and now you. But every aspiring Caesar must learn to fear the knives of his fellows. Ask yourself, what does Sinclair stand to gain in guiding you here?
Get to work, you lazy shit! You
You're
can't
worth
get
nothing!
Anyone in the plasmid business ultimately requires the use of human test subjects. It's our dirty little secret. And to be frank, Rapture doesn't really want to know, provided the end product is sound. Volunteers were scarce, even as the economy buckled. A man named Sinclair approached us with a seemingly limitless supply. He rented them to us, bound and sedated. No questions asked.
That little infraction just earned you another slap on the nose, boy!
I do for law. Come out from hiding, thief!
You!
Troublesome old! The family sends its regards.
My instincts are sharp. Believe me. Won't see him around here again. Preservation! Self-preservation! I'm out of here! Don't face me, will ya? Huh? Gotta change it up. Ah! What are you?
The tyrant has no family, no friends, no country. Only slaves, chained in his wake. To his fellows, he asks, "Of what use are you to me?" Those who love him are his subjects, for the tyrant accepts only worship or fear.
Agnes Day.
Access granted. Welcome, Gil Alexander.
Hello again. I must assume by now that you're willing to help end my life. In exchange, I have prepared a friendly security escort for you. Now, there's a switch in here which will allow you access to the real laboratories where what's left of me awaits you. Please, use it.
Yes, run! Drat, blasted!
You're being foolish.
Adieu, everyone. I hope you had fun.
This
Heavens! Why do you hide from salvation?
What?
Oh, yes! Run!
Got what it takes. They can't handle it.
I was to be Sophia Lamb's greatest achievement, a living composite of all Rapture's genius in the body of a single man, unfettered by self-interest. Now, I am nothing more to her than a failed experiment. My scores on tests of intelligence and moral reasoning are still noteworthy, but declining sharply. She has abandoned me, and I do not have long before psychosis takes me.
As I recall from my time doing business with the owners, that oxyfill station out there's just a front for a kinda hidden passage leading down below. If Lamb's hiding Eleanor from you, that's where she'll be.
I'm afraid the lights in here sting my eyes terribly now. Until you arrive to deal with me, they will remain off. Please, locate the breakers and flip them, and then return here to restore power. Sophia believes the perfect human altruist is just a formula, waiting on us to solve for X. Intelligence and consciousness are not the same, she argued. Awareness of self naturally becomes obsession with it. So, if we could suppress my sense of self, but imbue me with the cognitive capacity to serve the common welfare, we could thereby generate the first utopian. And then, Sophia said, at long last, utopia would follow. Sophia and I knew that to create the first true utopian would come at a high cost, my friend. We needed someone to be host to all that Adam, Rapture's finest minds, a willing subject, that is to say, myself. Whatever you may have seen inside the tank, that was indeed me. I fear the fate of Eleanor Lamb will be less physical, but no less grotesque. This tank for deep-sea life is the ideal way to dispose of me. But first, you must retrieve enough adamant-fused plant life to lure me out. The slugs feed on the stuff, and it's all I seem to want now. I have left a sample here, so you know what to look for.
I see you out there, Delta. You want to be top man? You want to sit in the big chair? Well, come and take it.
Well, listen, son, those override keys you've been hunting are genetically encoded. And to get to Eleanor, you're gonna need one from Alex the Great in there. First things first, we gotta pin him down. Find those plants he mentioned, and lure him back out.
Dr. Alexander has agreed to accept both measures of the new Utopian project. He will become a kind of genetic chimera, host to all the minds of Rapture, accessing their talents and memories via the Adam we have gathered. And deriving in part from Project WYK, I have developed a new set of behavioral constraints. Dr. Alexander will live to promote the common good. His love and loyalty shall be spread evenly across the entire human race. For me, that is discipline at great personal cost. For him, at last, it will be instinct.